Good morning. This is a pre-bid conference for Sugarland around Stream Valley Heatherdown Bridge. Please mute your microphones and cameras, and please hold your questions until the end. You should be able to see a presentation on your screen. Sugarland around Stream Valley Heatherdown Bridge. Bids for this project are due no later than 2 p.m. on Friday, November 18, 2022. In the FCPA drop box outside the front door of the Heritage Building here at Fairfax. Opening will take place at 2:05 p.m. on the same day via the conference online. All bidders must fill out all sections of the bid documentation with all relevant information and signatures for their bid submittal to be considered this bid to be complete, even if the section does not apply to your business. This means all parts of Section B. Failure to do so will result in the rejection of your bid. Our cost estimate is $230,000 for this project. Virginia Class A contractor's license will be required. 5% bid bond and small minority forms must accompany the bid. The properties are available for site examinations during normal park hours. This park is unstaffed and is closed at dusk. Please do not visit park property after dusk and do not trespass on private property. When downloading the documents, please be sure to download both the project manual and the approved minor site plan. So this is the vicinity map for the project. The project will consist of construction of steel pedestrian bridge at the former bridge location and approximately 130 linear feet of asphalt trail and some drainage improvements as described in the drawings and specifications. Bridge crossing will be approximately 75 feet long and 10 feet wide. The Park Authority has obtained all needed site permits, building permit, and we have approved soil report. The Authority will provide structural engineer of record and foundation engineering plans and building permit. Contractor to provide shop drawings from bridge fabricator for engineer's review. Contractor must call Miss Utility for utility locations. The contractor is also responsible for hiring a private utility contractor for locating all private or otherwise unmarked utilities on site if required. Contractor is to remove any existing abutments or other trail-related structures within the work area and properly dispose of them off-site. Access will be by Heatherdown Drive and by Eddies Park Drive. Heatherdown and Eddies Park Drive are residential roads, so please be respectful of our neighbors and stay within the road footprint. No storage of materials is authorized within the VDOT right-of-way, and contractor is responsible for any needed VDOT permits and traffic control. The contractor will be responsible for the repair of any damages to any facilities on or and from Heatherdown Bridge and Eddies Park Drive, arising from trail construction activity. Communication protocol is through the FCP project manager. My name is Victoria Kurbatova, Kurbatova. I work for Planning and Development Division. This is our address. And proper use of site during construction does include storage facilities, parking, offices, temporary facilities and controls, staging, daily cleaning, waste management, security during working hours. Existing trails and park will be open during construction, so be conscious of the citizens and their safety at all times. Contractor is responsible for survey, stakeout, verification of elevations, and as-built plan production. Submittals will be provided in a timely manner. Submit all within 14 days of notice to proceed. Refer to the project manual for additional details. Also, please read the section on earthwork and grading. All borrow soils material proposed for use as backfill or structural fill must be tested by FCPA before bringing on site. The entire site is within the 100-year floodplain. Therefore, all trees, limbs, and construction debris must be removed from the site. The cost to this should be factored into the contract price. Hours of operation are from 7 a.m. to dusk, Mondays through Fridays, and on Saturdays and Sundays and holidays, it should be 9 a.m. to dusk. County noise ordinances must be obeyed. Deliveries are to be scheduled between 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. On Monday through Thursday and 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Friday. For supplementary conditions and permit requirements involving this project, please refer to Section E in the project manual. The contractor will be responsible for complying with all permits related to this project, including all Fairfax County LDS, DDOT, Army Corps or DMRC permits, I'm sorry. There are typical questions that we usually get from general contractors for this kind of projects. Are there any remaining structures from the former bridge? Yes, we specify on the minor site plan that there is an existing abutment and contractor will be responsible for removing it. Are there any structural plans available for the proposed bridge? Yes, they are part of the bid package. Are there any pre-qualified bridge manufacturers for bidding? No, there are no pre-qualified bridge manufacturers, and qualifications listed in the project manual will apply. Do you need to submit a request for qualification per Section A21 as noted on the bid ad? No. Another question, can a helical anchor design be the basis of my bid? Your bid must be based on the plans as provided. This includes a concrete spread footing. A helical anchor design may be evaluated as a value engineering proposal during construction after the contract is awarded. And the duration of this job is listed as 120 calendar days. Is this enough time? There will be ample time following the bid opening to when the notice to proceed will be issued. If you are the lowest apparent bidder, I will work with you on that time. Otherwise, yes, we have completed several similar bridge installations in that time frame. There are production delays. We will work with you on extending that time. Is there a predetermined schedule of values? No, there is no set schedule of values. So the contractor must develop and provide a schedule of values for your bid. This will be used to determine responsiveness. Please refer to the project manual for additional information. A question we usually get, if the building is closed, where do I drop off my bid? A secure box will be provided outside the front entrance of the Heritage. Government Center Parkway, Fairfax. Bids will be removed from this box at 2 p.m. on November 18th. So this is just a last reminder that the bids are due no later than 2 p.m. on Friday, November 18th in the FCPA drop box outside the front door of the Heritage Building. So please be sure to correctly address your packages, and bid will be opened online there. Okay, since no one has questions. Yes, hello?
Good morning. Sorry, my mic is not working very well.
We can barely hear you.
Good morning. Hello? My mic is not working very well. So I had a few questions for the project. So my understanding is that the county is not providing the bridge. The contractor is designing the bridge, the structure, the steel and everything else for the abutments.
Yeah, hi, this is Tom McFarland. I'm the Trails Program Manager. The design has been done, and it's part of the bid documents. You just need to find a fabricator to fabricate the bridge. Then you would provide shop drawings, but the foundation design and the structural design itself and the building permit are all done already.
Okay, got it. Because in one of the, I think on one of the plan sheets, it called for the shop drawings and everything else to be submitted prior to getting the building permit. And so I wasn't sure if that was done right.
Okay. That was an error then. We do have the building permit. So you just need to provide the shop drawings for our engineer to review to make sure that it matches up with the design, and that's it.
Got it. Okay. Now, regarding the timeline with the 120 days, the fabrication process of the steel and everything else does take some time. Will the county allow for the time, or will the county count the time for fabrication within the 120 days, or?
Yeah, that's notice proceed, and notice proceed will be when you can start getting your shop drawings and that sort of thing and submittals. So yes, it does include that time, but like I said, we have done several projects in that time frame, and that included obtaining a building permit, which you don't have to do. So I'm hoping that since we already have the building permit and you don't have to go through that process, that we should be able to do it within that time frame. But as we said in the presentation, if there are production problems and they can't get it out, or it's coming from Minnesota and there's a snowstorm and it's all blocked in or something, we'll work with you. Yeah. Well, we
Okay.
understand all of these things have happened before, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, my biggest concern was, with the materials and everything else, production lead time is taking longer than usual. And so, it takes some time for the bridge to be fabricated.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I understand.
All right. Thank you.
Does anybody else have any questions?
Any type of geotechnical testing, compaction, concrete? Who's responsible for that?
We will be providing all of the special inspections that are required. So the concrete, foundation, all of that, we will be providing that as a third party. We will have one of our sub-consultants or consultants provide that.
Okay, and in line with that, the survey stakeout for construction, is county providing that, or is the contractor?
Contractor. And also just to go back to what you asked before, you will be responsible for any proctor tests or any on-site soil testing that's needed for backfill. That will be on the contractor as well. We will not be providing that.
Okay. Very good, thank you.
Anybody else have any questions? Well, you can, if you do, you can email us. We have Victoria's email, and we will also be posting this recording onto a YouTube page, and we'll be sending out a link to everybody if you have any questions. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thank you.